Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today I'm doing something a little bit different than what I typically do. There's a sushi tail. Story life of cat mom. Instead of doing a pack with me, which I totally had filmed, I had everything ready to go. I was going to do it. I wasn't crazy about it because I ultimately ended up taking about 5-6 things out of my bag that either didn't fit or I thought would just not be helpful. So instead, today I'm going to do an unpack with me. We were up in Pennsylvania for the weekend and I just took a carry-on and a backpack. So I'm going to unpack with you guys and show you guys everything that I have in these 2 bags. First things first is the backpack. Now, I have a ton of pockets in here, but I don't actually have much in the pocket. So the couple things that I don't have in here that I did take out is like my phone cord and stuff like that. But I have a laptop zipper and I actually have my iPad in it. I downloaded some stuff for the plane and I was watching movies and coloring on a coloring app the entire time. In my actual big bag, I have a case with my sunglasses. I originally had 2 pairs packed, decided to only take 1. Why do I need more than 1 pair? I have my travel, I guess you could call it necessities kit. So it does have tissues, it has my inhaler, it has, this is actually fun, I found this on Amazon. It opens up and it has like all my Tylenol, Advil, things like that in it, and the magnetic closes. And then this is a mirror. And it also has a light on the back that if you turn it on, you have lights on the mirror, which is pretty cool. So I take those. Now this sits in my purse, so whenever we were packing up to get ready to go, I literally just grabbed this out of my purse and threw it in my bag. I have my receipt from our car rental. I had to get my wedding ring worked on at the jeweler who created it, so I do have my case for it. AirPods with my half of my mini case. So there's actually a Minnie Mouse ears that go on top, but they fall off all the time. This is my planner pack. It has all of my pens and highlighters in it. Let me see if I can. This is from Erin Condren. It was like a freebie a few years ago, but I just use it because it fits everything perfectly. I did take my laptop. I know, iPad and laptop. I'm absolutely crazy. I have my planner. And so I took this just because end of the month, I'm getting ready to figure August out. While we were sitting at the airport, I was able to figure out my entire month of August, which was perfect. So that's everything in the backpack. Now we have the carry-on. So for such a short trip, we were only up there for 4 days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So for such a short trip, it just wasn't worth it to me to check a bag. I just didn't want to. I didn't feel like it. So we decided to just do carry-on. First thing coming out is my Apple Watch charger. I got this on Amazon a while ago, but it holds my phone and my Apple Watch, and I go everywhere with it. It's super nice. So that's getting plugged back in because my Apple Watch completely died. Okay, the next thing, or I should say next couple things, is when I lay out clothes, I always lay out like 4 or 5 packing cubes. This time I only took 2. This one actually has all my dirty laundry. It has my PJs, undergarments, sports bras, socks, things that I wore and that are going to go straight in the laundry. I'm going to spare you guys the dirty laundry, don't worry. But then I have the other cube, and I always take a smaller one and a bigger one. What are you kittens up to? Kitten chaos. It's never ending at the house. So I do have the things that don't necessarily, like I wore a pair of jeans because we were at a party. A tank top that I actually didn't wear. I did pretty good on this trip. I took 2 t-shirts and a tank top, and I came home with some clothes. So my mom actually did some shopping, and she found me this Tommy Bahama dress. She also found me this jacket for like when we go on cruises and everything, and it's lightweight, it's cute. And then she found me the cutest t-shirt. Story of my life. So I also then just had my shorts and the jacket that I wore to the party. Those are the only clothes I really So, like I said, I do have the dirty laundry, but that has my sweatpants that I wore at my parents' house, long sleeve shirt, hi Mochi, sports bras, t-shirts, things like that, and that's all going in the laundry. Alright, next thing are my sandals. I always put shoes in containers like this whenever we, like just little packing cubes when we travel. It just keeps everything a little bit more organized. But my everyday sandals, and I actually need these because I'm going to wear these to work today. And then I also did take 2 pairs of sandals. I wasn't sure which ones I was going to wear at the party, so I took a pair of wedges and an actual pair of heels. And so I ended up wearing the wedges, not the heels. They were just more comfortable. I found this on Amazon. It is actually my medicine case, so things like my vitamins, supplements, things like that. But they all come in the round, like AM, PM, but the case itself will hold 7 days worth, and then it just zips up and travels. How genius is that? So I have that. And then the last thing that are in my carry-on are my makeup. So this is all my powders, my palettes, stuff like that. And then this is all of my liquids. So this is all of my cream blushes and bronzers, my foundations, primer, mascara, lip balm, lip gloss. Everything fits into my quart-size bag. So that is everything. You can see my empty carry-on. You can see the stuff laid out. That is everything that I took for a weekend away. Bare bones. Didn't overpack. Didn't take the ball gown or the trumpet or whatever the joke is. And so it'll take me probably the next 5 minutes to just put it all away. But yeah, that's everything I took up to Pennsylvania with me. So thank you so much for following along, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.